Hello, my friends, joining me for another late night talking cheese. Cheese is something that goes on many foods. You got pasta, you put Parmesan cheese on it. It's in pizza, it's in ravioli, it's in lasagna, it's in, it's even in candies and chocolates and such. And it's such a miraculous thing because it can be mild, it can be strong, it can be meek. And a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on cheese. There's obviously cheese connoisseurs out there. I mean, there's connoisseurs for everything. But cheese in particular has a lot of connoisseurs for it. And I wanted to talk about cheese because every person I ask or every person that I've talked to cheese about, we've always had some sort of different preferences. Now, personally, I know a lot of people fawn over cheese pretty heavily. And I've always thought that cheese was just way too strong, to be honest. The strongest cheese I can take without wanting to like not eat it is like Baby Bell, to be honest, which is not a strong cheese, I don't think, in the grand scheme of things. Like these cheese taste testers, they'll like take a block of like nice moldy cheese and then eat it and then act like it's the tastiest thing ever. And I'll eat like the same cheese and I want to spit it out. It's just it's so strong. It hits you like a shotgun, to be honest. And the only cheese I really eat that's like actual cheese is pretty much feta cheese. I don't even really eat baby bell cheese anymore. And I've just always kind of wondered like what the hype is with cheese in general. Like I know it's great, but like eating like solid blocks of cheese, I don't get it. I don't really like even cheddar cheese is straight up is kind of strong. It's just not for me. And I am playing some poker. I know this is not like really like TF2 or Overwatch or Roblox or any other game. You know, technically it still is a game though. It's a card game. And this is for real money, but it's not relevant to the video. It's just what I'm doing to pass the time. And it's pretty late. It's 5 a.m. for me. Also, sometime late for you, I'm assuming. I don't know why else you'd be watching. I shouldn't say that. You could be watching because of anything. But yeah, just cheese was really on my mind, and now it's on yours. Another thing I want to talk about is I have a lot of weird food taste. I'm very picky with my food. And I'm going to do a hot take here and try not to jump out of the bed, the chair, the seat, or whatever. Pizza is overrated. Pizza as a whole, like pepperoni pizza, cheese pizza, is entirely overrated. Most times, most days, I do not, and like I'm almost never in the mood to eat it. The only pizza that I eat, like I can eat any time and always love it, is buffalo chicken pizza. That's great. Pepperoni pizza and cheese pizza, the pizza that people fawn over all the time. It is overrated, man. Like it's just not always great. I will say though that thin pizza is always I've always preferred thin pizza. I do not it's the same thing with bread or like buns. I do not like thick buns on my burgers or hot dogs. I like thin. I like to not chew too much on the bread part of stuff. So thin pizza is always better. I will say if you're gonna eat pepperoni pizza, throw some garlic on it. Makes it way better. Now, while I said that pizza is overrated, what pizza is good? And I'm talking about pepperoni or cheese pizza. I think acceptable pizza comes from Domino's. Domino's usually makes pretty good pizza, and I think mostly that's because of the crust. I love the Domino's crust. Papa John's, but only because that garlic dipping sauce they put in the box. It's always pretty darn good, to be honest. I love the dipping sauce. And now, try not to roll your eyes or gasp, but Chuck E. Cheese pizza, it's good. It's really good. I haven't been to a Chuck E. Cheese in a long time, but man, every time I've gone there, their pizza is actually like really good. It hits. You wouldn't think that Chuck E. Cheese pizza would hit as much as it does, but it really do. Either way, yeah, food. Eggs are another one of those foods that I'm really picky about. I really don't care for eggs as much as I probably should. And whenever I do eat eggs, oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I'm pretty tired. Whenever I do eat eggs, it's probably either the sunny side up or like a yolk. I like the yolk of eggs with bread or scrambled, but scrambled is only with ketchup. I just cannot eat straight up scrambled eggs. Just the taste of egg in general needs to be paired with something. It's not like a standalone thing to eat, at least to me. I don't really eat eggs much, much less breakfast as a whole. Breakfast is lame. Usually not awake for breakfast anyway. I mean, it's I'm recording a video at 5:22 a.m. So yeah, breakfast is usually off the tables for me. Anyway, what about the game I'm playing here? I got pocket nines. If you've ever played poker before, finally I hit a set off the rip. That's pretty nice. Don't usually do that. I'm gonna call. This is for real money. I think I mentioned that earlier. Okay, now there is a flush out there, and that's kind of scary. I'm gonna go all in here pretty much. Balls to the wall. Now, if they have a flush, I'm gonna lose everything. As a flush beats a three of a kind, but honestly, I'm not really in the mood to slow play things right now. I'm feeling rather brash, rather aggressive, a little more so than usual. And that's either going to lead to me making a lot of money this hand or losing everything. So we're about to see if Cranium Squeezer can make a decision here. He folds, and Quasi is probably going to call. Thank God another heart did not come out. And we're really going to have no choice here but to go all in. And let's see what he has. Flush. He's a pair. Okay, I win. Yep. Trips off the rip. I destroy him with trips. He only had a pair of aces with a queen kicker. Nice. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't remember. I had a fairly boring day today. Went to work. I work at Publix, a grocery store. Kind of went home, played a lot of VR chat, socialized a lot. Recently, I bought B Haptic DK2 gloves, which has like a sensor, a vibrator in each of the fingertips and the wrist. So it's kind of like a way to feel touch in some sort of representation. I also have the B Haptic 40-point vest, which has 40 vibrators in it that respond to different parts of the chest if you're touched in game. Yes, it is degenerate technology. It is expensive. And I do not blame you if you judge me because it is definitely judge worthy. But I love VR technology as a whole. It's always so incredible, so fun, and I love it. I think we all have those little things. VR, 3D printing, and my aquarium are really the biggest hobbies I have right now outside of gaming. Just kind of sad, but something. Definitely something. Oh, and Pokemon card collecting, I suppose. You're familiar with Pokemon cards. Prismatic Evolution is one of my favorite sets out. Mainly because of the EVs that are in it. I have actually one of the rarest cards in Prismatic Evolution. It is the Jolteon SAR. That's about a $200 card in English. I did get it graded with tag. I was debating between tag and PSA, but ultimately I decided that tag is just safer as a grading card company. And honestly, I think their slab looks better, and it's not like I'm exactly looking to resell. And I honestly don't regret it. I got my card back within a month. It didn't take 4 months. They cleaned it very well, and I think it got the grade it deserves, and I'm happy with that. Oh man, 2 cards off of flush, and there is okay. That's something. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 10. I got a call. Queen comes out. I brick. Now we shut down. I don't have anything. We have the same exact hand. That is crazy. Wow. That does not happen usually. That's wow, that's pretty rare. Well, not rare to get the same exact hand, but like in that circumstance, Jesus. Surprised he was betting that much in both on their flop and turn. Kind of regret not taking a sleeping pill. I would be asleep right now. I'm not. Anyway, let's see if we can hit something here. Okay, we have a heart, so we have a backdoor flush possibility. And in some world, there is a straight. Now we're bricking to pretty much anything. However, I don't think anyone here has an ace. Which means a queen could come out and we could take it. Just thinking. All right, we brick completely. Check to get the showdown. I have queen high. Maybe I'll win with it. Come on, Michael. Thinking 1, 0. Probably gonna be a check. Yep. And I win with queen high. That's great news. Things just be coming. What is happening? Nothing. School is starting up soon. If you're still in school, it might have started where you are, but here in Florida, it is starting. I think on the 11th, somewhere around there. But in the next week or couple weeks, I think it definitely is. College for me is starting up around the 14th. I'm gonna call here because why not? Oh wow, yeah, he got me. Fair play. I should have thought about a little more to talk about before coming in here and recording a video. I just really wanted to talk about cheese, to be honest. That was kind of my thought process as a whole. So not too much there from me, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll call. Maybe I can hit a miracle too. I do not. I do have 2 pair though. And I win. Wow. Wow. Jeez, I'm winning some. This is a soft table, thankfully. I don't really feel like playing against people who are too aggressive tonight anyway. Just kind of chilling. Late night vibes, you know. Hope you guys are doing the same if you're listening to this. Just relaxing, chilling, having a good time. Drinking tea if you have some. You know what it is. Everyone here probably bricked, so I'm going to bet out because I have a middle pair with a jack kicker. Everyone folds, I take it home with a sweet, sweet pot of $3.20. Queen Jack, we got a premium hand here. It is offsuit. Kind of went from talking about whatever to narrating the poker game. And you know what? Well, why not, right? It is something to talk about entirely in itself. If you do not play poker, then you should get into it a little bit. It's fun to play in low stakes. I have lost and won a lot of money playing poker, Texas Hold'em specifically. Online poker, I'm at a loss, but in the casino, I'm at a profit. See if we can hit an ace or a 10. We're not making anything here. We're shutting down. Here's an ace. Here's a 10 on the board. 2 pair. Ace takes it. I'd love to hit a nice hand here, like a straight or flush or above. I still have yet to hit a straight flush in poker. I've hit many quads. No straight flushes. Wow, I should have played that for 40 cents. Sob to me. Would have had 2 pair off the flop. There is a flush out there, and if another heart comes out, it most certainly would not be best anymore. So we're about to see. Unless if a 5 or a jack comes out and make a full house. Nope. Probably their best here, unless someone has a flush. Fortunately, I did not get to play this one. Yeah. 6 pair of 6s takes it. So unfortunate. Should have played that. Now we have 4 and 6 herself. Wow. 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 That is clip that, chat. That is pretty crazy right there. 4 and 6, huh? Flopped a full house off the bat. That is a good hand I wanted to make. And they fold immediately. Did not get paid for that full house. Wow. That's fun to see, but it sucks when you flop a hand like that. You almost never get paid for it. King and 8 is not too bad. Definitely not one of my favorite hands here. But rarely do you get them. Do not have a hand good enough to pay 340 pre-flop. That is a heads up type hand. King does come out, so we would have top pair here with middle kicker. He's still betting like crazy though, which means he probably has a premium pocket pair like aces, perhaps. Or could have pocket kings. Or pocket tens. I don't know. Never get to know. We got ace off here. Raise up to $1.40. I will play just to see what comes out. I do like to follow. Never mind, I'm not going to play. Not going to become committed. It's a huge pot here, and I'm glad that I didn't unless the backdoor flush would come out. In which case, I would have the nuts flush. That's probably not going to happen. And I would have won. Wow. That is something. Dude really went all in of King 10 offsuit. Well, that's WPT for you. The people here play on. I'm not going to say that. They play, you know what I will? They play autistically. No offense if you have autism, but people here play pretty bad, and they're all soft. They make some really interesting and questionable decisions. Not that I'm by any means a professional player in poker. I just know how to play the game and navigate it most of the times. Do you guys play Clash of Clans or Clash Royale? Clan War League just started in Clash of Clans if you play it. Got 10 king suited, royal flush hands. I do love to play some Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. I'm in a clan in Clash of Clans. Well, and Clash Royale, but Clash Royale is more of like a, wow, I'm not gonna put money into this. It's more of just a chill, like on break in the car game. Let's see. 5 ace. Another hand that I would have won if I played. It's crazy. Gotta love it. People making super questionable all-ins right now. Jeez. You have no chill. I wouldn't normally play this hand, but I'm feeling a little brash. Should not have played this hand. Unless the backdoor flush comes out. In which case I should have played it. But we won't see. Pocket aces. We got the best hand in poker. This is a hand you want to isolate with, but I'm going to play 40 and hope someone else raises so I can re-raise them. All right. Perfect. Put in money. Now I'm going to raise up to $5. Bunch of callers. Let's see if he wants to call. Could be a massive pot to win here. That's not good for us. If anyone has a queen, they're beating us. But it's also unlikely that someone has a queen if two are already out on the board. And okay, the only reason someone would go all in here is if they have a queen. And they probably do. And I'm going to make a decision that's dumb and I'm going to call it. Okay, no, they have threes. Why would they go all in with threes? That's so dumb. Okay, well, whatever. I honestly thought I was calling a losing thing there, to be honest. I don't know why they did that decision of 3, but I'll definitely take that. I'm up from $20 to 57, which is pretty nice. Okay, wow, look at this. 310, it's queen 8. We're almost out of flush here. I guess they were trying to bluff me out there. Okay, hit the flush, so I'm probably winning this hand of queen high flush. Let's see if he wants to play. Nope, folds. I win another nice hand. I'm up to 67. Doing good tonight. This night's only getting better. Only getting better, guys. It's only getting better. By the way, if you're under 18, do not gamble. I did a lot when I was under 18 and I lost a lot of money. I'm never going to get that money back. I do love gambling, but it's my decision and you definitely should be smart. Only gamble what you can afford to lose. This video is not made as a gambling PSA. I'm just passing time in my room. It's more of a thing to talk about. I just ended up narrating, okay? But trust me, all right? Don't worry. Most times you gamble, you lose. We're going to see what Soap Grand 4367 wants here. We always have some fun names. Let's see. We can't really make any hands here besides ace. Yeah, that was a good fold. Wish my voice wasn't so scratchy right now, but it's late. What can you expect? I'll drink a little bit for you guys. Mellow out my voice. What if I talk like this? I'm curious if any of you guys listening up to this point are listeners who've listened to my last 3 videos, or at least 1 or 2 of them. And if you're returning for more or not, or if it helps you to sleep, maybe I should actually talk like this the whole video. It's a little bit forced, but it's just me talking in a lower, deeper voice. I could talk right up in the mic like that. No. But yeah, I was wondering if any, because this is a new format. I'm actually, the views on the last few videos might not seem significant to any of you guys, but honestly, when you're doing a complete 180 on what your channel was built on, I was expecting to get like almost no views at all. So seeing what I did see, which is like the 30 or like the 77, honestly, it's very nice to me because it's good. I like that. That is very good for a channel my size to even get that many views on a video, on videos that are not what the channel was built and people subscribe to on. Which is why I was wondering if any of you guys are returning to hear me talk more or not. If you are, then thank you, and I hope you keep on returning in the future. You know, even if you don't like or subscribe or comment, that view is everything to me, and I do see those things. And I hope to be here more. I am going to fold here because I did not pay. I feel like paying $6 to see a flop of 2-5. His micro stakes here. Getting rather tired myself. I know if I fall asleep, I'm going to be out for a good 15 hours. Wow. King takes it. These little tooltips must be wrong because that was a pair, not high card. He had a pair of kings. Here we got 210. Now this is a hand that you should never play with. However, I have a good feeling about it. I'm going to like hit some crazy 210 right now. Hit like a full house. If I make it to flop at least. Boom. Bricked completely. We're going to check or fold. Now, what is your favorite Dorito chip? Now, personally, I love the Limon Doritos. It has been the primary chip I snack on for the last 3 or 4 years at this point. It's just always been, I honestly didn't even like them when I first ate them. but not in like a bad way. I was kind of like, oh, like lime, right? But it kind of like the taste just kind of stayed in my mouth during the school day, and I kind of started craving it weirdly. Until now, it's the only chip I eat, like that lime and spice. Lime and spice is just a fire combination, and the chips so good. Limon Doritos and Dynamitas, amazing chips. If you've never had them, you should try them. It can be a little bit of acquired taste, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? Pick them up when they're on BOGO if you go to Publix or any other place that does specials like that. You have Ace 7 offsuit here. I'm going to pursue this because Ace 7 is not a bad hand to get in a full table. Except someone's going all in here. And they could have anything. Someone's calling, so I'm not even going to bother. So he has 5-9 suited. And I would have hit 3 of a kind and smashed these fools. I was planning on calling if no one else did, to be honest, because I know people be doing some wild, dumb things. And now I kind of wish I did. But shoulda, coulda, woulda is the name of poker, to be honest. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, done this, done that. I wish I would have. We're going to call because I have a paired hand, and the rules of poker, if you're at a casino, is always play if your hands are suited. Not paired, I meant suited. Yeah. And it's pretty much as good as pocket aces, which is the best starting hand in poker. To most. I am going to play here because I do have a few outs. Believe I have a backdoor flush and backdoor straight outs. And I kind of want to see if any of those can happen for me here. But they're not going to happen at all. I'm going to check or fold. Ten five suited. 5-10. 10-10 is my favorite starting hand in poker. I love playing with tens. It's honestly one of the best cards out there. 10-5. It's not necessarily a great hand, but they are suited. We all know that red, hearts, or diamond is the worst suit in poker. Black is always better. So a little bit off there. But we're going to see if something can happen. Call. Okay. We hit a 5, and we hit a backdoor flush and a backdoor straight, actually. So we have a lot of outs we can hit here to improve, fortunately enough, which means we should continue playing unless we see something crazy. I will pay for $2 more to see the next card. We could hit a heart, we could hit a 5, we can hit a 10. Any of those hands would improve us. Hell, we can even hit a 7. Okay, we hit a card that is not great for us. That pretty much bricks us dead to most things, unless a 5 comes down and we hit a full house. However, Michael Cross here definitely has a 9. That's how he's playing, at least. And I do not want to pay him off. If that 9, if there was another heart that came out, probably would have seen it just in case for the flush. But it is what it is. $20. These 3. Let's see if we can get something. Nope. Bricked completely. No straight, no flush. Guy goes all in. I'm going to play one more hand, and then I'm probably going to leave because I don't want to lose too many profits. And I'm getting tired, and I'm fine with staying around the 30-minute mark for the video. 9. High card. No, he has king. He has a pair of kings. Not high card. 10-2. It's a pretty bad hand. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fold. I mean, I'll play it. Okay, never mind. One more. I want to get at least somewhat hand I could play with for leaving. All right, I could play with a connector. 7-8 is a connector and not suited, unfortunately. I'll call this raise because I hate myself. Come on. Oh, okay. Alright, this is actually pretty good for us. I'm not going to lie. We smashed middle pair with huge straights outs. I'm going to bet $2 into this because I'm confident here. Got a caller. Fold. I would love to go heads up here. Nope. Queen comes out. We still smash middle pair. I'm going to play into it heavily. Pretty confident here. And we smashed the straight, thankfully. Now, I do believe, unless someone has 8-10, that we are the best here. Which means I'm going to charge people to pay to play this. He folds, and he's probably going to fold too. He calls. He also has a straight, but he has an ace, so we chop. Fine with me. And I'm going to fold here. And I'm probably just going to end the video and withdraw my profits. I'm happy tripling up 20 to 60. I'm glad that I at least did some W plays in the video, even if it wasn't poker oriented. And I hope you guys have a great night or day if you're listening during the day, not the night. Compliment your mother. Do it today or tomorrow, or maybe even your father too. That is all from your boy, Yan Loves. And, well, see you guys.